Pillow talk. Hey, what is pillow talk anyway, man? I guess that's when you're at a vulnerable, a vulnerable situation. Because if you just talking, just to talk to somebody who you don't really know or trust, or maybe you do, but well, that's a different story though. Because if you're talking to somebody who you know and you trust, it ain't pillow talking. It's it's real life, and she's probably your significant other. But if you don't know and don't trust, it's pillow talk. Like no Diddy, man. Close your mouth, man. Man, we just want to celebrate. We just want to celebrate the people, man. The people is the one who puts the effort and work in to get things done, man. And if it's not for the people, where would we be? And shout out to everybody else, man. Shout out to the stakeholders and bond inheritors, stocks and bonds. Shout out to the silver spoons. Because, man, listen, if my kids able to grow up with a silver spoon type environment, salute to them, man. It ain't the damn kids, the newborns' fault that their family didn't establish themselves. I'm not a hater, man. Straight up. And just everybody, man. It's 8 billion. They say 8 billion souls on this planet, man. And we in the future, man. Like I always thought about it, man, when I was growing up. Like in high school and after high school, like that. What the year 2020? What is 2020 gonna look like? Now we in 24. We in the future, man. We in my future that I look upon glazing, you know. And as much chaos and just it's a lot going on. I mean, the weather, it seems like every season now, man, like whatever season it is, it's like it's more intense. Although I gotta say, in my hometown, um, the spring season was pretty cool, man. We didn't really have a whole bunch of severe thunderstorms because when they roll through our springtime, man, we get the lightning, thunder, hail, wind, floods. You know what I'm saying? And when them lightning strike, man, it's not a game, man. Whew. And we just celebrating, man. We just celebrating today, you know, you know. And I want to give a shout out to my peoples, man. My grandmother, man, 95th, man. Okay, I mean, it's like it's surreal. Like it's somebody in my family who they grew me up, who helped grow me up, man. I know somebody personally, man, who turned 95. My grandmother, man, and God bless her. And and just to be around, family and people, and everybody has their way. Everybody has their own way that they created their own path. And it's a beautiful sight to see, right? If you're able to see it amongst the chaos and turmoil that surrounded many of us. Because even in my personal life, a lot of things are going well. I would say very well. But that doesn't mean that there's some things that are not going so well. But at the same time, you just got to try to learn how to balance things out, man, and learn like in the moment. Even if you can't learn in the moment, in the very near future, you're going to have to try to get something out of it because it'll save you from just emotions. Because that's what a lot of this stuff is, man. It's emotions. And when you could just absorb the hits, if you can absorb the hits, you're going to get something out of it. That's my thinking. And that's the way I live. And from that comes a lot of growth. And then, especially coming from a place where my community wasn't teaching growth and maturity, especially the brothers. We was on our nigga shit. That's the only way I can explain it, because the nigga is a mentality. I just want to be me, and I want to be a man. That's the way, I want to be a man. And I don't want to be a nigga, because the nigga is a mentality. And Lord knows my nigga mentality growing up, hey, man, we can always keep it. We can have it because it does come from the word was used against us in a negative, looking down beneath, a slur, a direct insult, a derogatory insult on purpose. And of course, us niggas, we always gonna flip something, man. You give us a little, we gonna make a lot. What is that about? Our people, and I hate to keep saying our people, because I love all people, man. When I do the thumbs up or the praying emojis, I go yellow all the way to black. All people thumbsing up there. I'm speaking on behalf of all people. But sometimes I do have to break it down into our people, because our people is me. I was a part of that. When I say a part of that, I'm saying the mentality, because it's still like, it's I don't want to say cool. I can't think of another way to say it, but it's cool to be a nigga. It's cool to have that mentality. But my thing is, that mentality doesn't is a stalemate. It's a stagnant mentality. and it doesn't even be able, you're not even able to identify issues. You're in your surroundings, and not even to mention your own issues. And that's what I'm saying. And so that's why I say, man, I just thank God for everything, because at this point, I'm trying to identify my own issues off the bat, right? Not a game. Even if I'm right, um, be humble. But so you just got to be able to be a part of humanity, man. I don't know, as corny as it sounds or something, man. I don't know, man. This is just my take, how my perspective on life is right now, with 5 children, and being able to be in their lives, most if not all of their lives, and you know trying to shape and mold them, you know, and not necessarily shape and mold them, because they are who they are. And that's one thing I do identify with them is, you are who you are, man. Like, uh, and I think I said that in the last video, but we are who we are, man. I believe that, man. From the time, whoever we are, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we are the same way we will be 40, 50, 60, 70, in a sense of the fundamentals and the principles and who we are and how we react, and et cetera, et cetera. That's who we're going to be. And the fact that um, my personal um, goals as a parent for my children is to break the mold and to be able to growth and maturity, and be able to explain some of these things, and um, let them, like, nobody explained this stuff to me, and my parents did the best that they could do, and they helped me out in a lot of other ways, though. I can tell you that, big time. You know, they kept us alive. We ate. We wasn't cold. We wasn't hot. Although sometimes we was hot, though. The windows and the fans. I mean, the fans and the windows, man. And stuff, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in Southeast with the roaches, man, and the rats and the and the shots, man. Come on, man. But they did the best they could, though, man. My mom is probably the sweetest person on this planet that I know. And she has made her way thus far in this life, man. And like by herself, man. In a way, by herself, man. And she still keeps going and encourages people. You know, um, she loves, and she provides when she can, even if you don't even ask her. She provides to all people, all her loved ones. And it's like, at times I'd be like, chill. But, that's my mom, man. I stopped trying to figure that out, man. Like, she forget probably more than I would ever know. And she birthed me, man. How about that? That's a blessing. But I don't want to go too far, man. I just want to shout out my grandmother, and, just being grateful for the moment. Um, and yeah, man, and hopefully, man, if whoever can see this can take it as a blessing, and I hope it is a blessing, however the blessing may be or come. I hope it's a blessing, man, because you know, life is tricky. Life is tricky, man. Like, if I wasn't able to be somewhat decent up here, I'd probably be going crazy, man. And so I'm just saying, man, life is a blessing, man. I just try to pass it along any chance of opportunity that I'm able to, or if I'm able, somebody able to say something to me, and we can learn and you know be able to get something out of something. You know, like almost without trying. You know, it's just like, you're focused on your goals, right? And so you have to be able to kind of surround yourself around people that's like-minded. And I hate to say that because that's like a cliche, but it's kind of true in a way that you don't have to surround yourself with all new people, but you might have to surround yourself with less people in a way. So surround yourself, even if you have to be by yourself. And look at me, man. I mean, this is this is not exactly a shabby place right here, man. But I'm solo dolo. That's and thank God, you know. And and that's why I say everything is a blessing, man. Even the bad days, man. Now they don't feel like a blessing because some days I'm like, but then the good days happen and it feel like it could be something small, something slight, like you had a good day at work, you know, or somebody you don't like somewhere, you like them that day. It was all good. That is God to me. That's the blessing, man. Because we're recorders, man. What the heck is inside this, man? This is a skull and a brain, man. What's this? It's a whole entire something that we don't even know, man. And we learn from our history. We learn from the human nature. And this human nature right here, right now, is saying thank God for everything. And um, and I think that and I think everyone who is anybody, you know, because we all gonna have to make our way, man. And I hope you're um, managing well as I'm trying to manage well myself. So with that, if there aren't any more questions, I'll say peace.